Welcome to ASX Market Watch. It's great to have you. Today we'll be looking at the top 200, which is the Australian top 200. We'll be looking at the Dow Jones, because they're very correlated, and the FTSE. And the FTSE and the ASX top 200 are extremely correlated at the moment, and I'll show you why. It's going to be really quite good viewing if you're into retracements and extensions or a bit of predictions. Looking at the ASX top 200 today, quickly, I've just done my standard thing, drawn in my uptrend line. These tend to act as support in the future, and I think we'll be heading there in the near future. I've drawn in my downtrend line, which was crossed in March, and then my longer term downtrend line, which was crossed in July, which has started this great bull run up here at the moment in the last couple of weeks. Now, lastly, I've drawn in my steeper uptrend line, and as you can see, Friday was the day where it actually crossed the steeper uptrend line. So this is our early exit signal, basically, an early sign of a bear trend or a short-term bear trend. Basically, with any continuation pattern, we have our entry signal at the top of the pattern and our stop at the bottom of the pattern. So I did put that in the notes. It's excellent to have your stops all the time, and basically this short-term exit signal means that we should be tightening our stops, or at least I'm tightening my stops personally. And then if it crosses this longer-term downtrend line, uptrend line, sorry, so this one around here at about 4,400 on the ASX top 200, then I can look at taking short positions again, because we don't have any more support that might get in the way of our short positions. But one of the best things, and quickly I might just draw this in quickly for you, is the price extension of this recent move. So from March to September might be 1, 2, 3, maybe 6 months odd, and from the bottom to the top of the first move, and then projected from the bottom of the next trough, as you can see where I am at the moment, it's almost an exact 100% extension of the first move. Now, this is a classic ABC correction pattern, because you'll usually find ABC, so the first move A, second move B, third move C, usually forms as a correction pattern instead of a main formation, so for a main trend. So in other words, in the grand scheme of things, this could potentially be a correction in a longer-term downtrend. According to Elliott wave theorists, that's what some of them are predicting. Next stop for this one potentially is the longer-term uptrend line. So this is around 4,400 for the top 200 in the ASX top 200. Looking at the Dow Jones quickly next, we've got our longer-term uptrend line again, and we've got our downtrend lines which were crossed. The longer-term downtrend line has yet to be crossed for the Dow Jones. And what we're looking at for the Dow Jones is 9,250. It has crossed the shorter-term uptrend line as well, just here. So again, a short-term exit signal for the Dow Jones, and if it crosses the 9,250, I will personally start looking at taking short positions again, because it'll be heading lower, or at least there'll be no support there, which could potentially cause trouble for short positions. But basically what all this means is that I'm tightening my stops in my long positions as well. So because the overall market is starting to head down in the short term, it just means that I'm tightening my stops just to make sure that the profits that I have are still locked in. Lastly, this is the FTSE, and so the FTSE is the one that's quite correlated with the ASX top 200, and I really want to show you why in this last little bit. First of all, just the traditional downtrend and uptrend lines, crossed the downtrend line in April and got our uptrend lines as support. As you can see, the shorter term uptrend line was crossed on Friday and Thursday as well for the FTSE, so that's basically the same as all the others. But this is the best part about the FTSE and the ASX top 200, is the price extension. So we did do a price extension for the ASX top 200, and what we will be looking at is the first move from March to May, and then the second move from July to September. And as you can see, I might actually just enlarge that a little bit for you. That is a perfect, almost a perfect, again, 100% extension of the first move. So it's happened in the ASX top 200. It's happened almost identically in the FTSE in the UK. It's always good when these things happen. It does mean that the markets are related, no matter what we do, the markets will always be related, I think. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's always good to have you, and I hope that any of this information has helped you in some small way. And please feel free to stop by the website at any time as well. All the tools that I use are on that website, and they're there for free, so please peruse them, have a quick look if you're so inclined. Alright, thanks very much guys, and hopefully I'll see you next week.